Hey everybody, welcome back to No Jumper News. It's Adam22 here with my man AD. Let's get right into these stories. All right, so we got a whole bunch of stories we got to cover today. First off, we got to talk about Lil Marlo, a QC affiliate who was shot and killed over the weekend. We got to talk about YNW Melly, whose case has a few more details that have come to the surface. We got to congratulate Choppa because he just graduated high school. And we got some info about Shy Glizzy and Lil Uzi. It seems like even if you're Shy Glizzy, you might have a hard time getting a Lil Uzi feature cleared. Let's go. So it was reported that Quality Control music rapper Lil Marlo was shot and killed on a highway in Atlanta, Georgia over the weekend. A video has been circulating on Twitter and Instagram revealing that the car Marlo was in had been left on the side of the highway surrounded by a group of people. TMZ has confirmed Marlo's death and reported that cops responded to a call that came in as a car accident in downtown Atlanta, but when they arrived, police found Marlo was shot. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Police officials tell TMZ that the evidence points to Marlo being shot while he was driving, adding, "At this time, investigators believe that the victim was the intended target of the gunfire, and they are working to determine the circumstances surrounding the shooting." Several members of the QC family took to social media to pay their respects to Marlo. Lil Yachty broke the news on Instagram, writing, "We just did a song at 4 this morning. SMH, RIP brother." JT from City Girls sent her condolences on Twitter, writing, "Rest in peace, Marlo. Damn." Quavo, Coach K, and P also hit Instagram to pay their respects. P posted a photo of himself and Marlo with the caption, "So much potential that the world didn't get a chance to see. Love you, bro. It's really hard for me to say RIP." Coach K remembered Marlo by writing, "You always had a smile on your face when we talked. If only everybody could have seen the pureness of your heart. This is such a hard thing to do. RIP Marlo. Prayers to your kids and family." Quavo shared a photo of himself with Marlo at a photo shoot, writing, "RIP kid, good soul. Prayers out." And then Rollo, who we reported on last weekend, shared a long heartfelt message on Instagram remembering Lil Marlo and reflecting on their come up, writing, "I wasn't going to post any more pictures until I submitted the rest of my documents for my bond this week, but I just couldn't go without showing love for my big cuz." Lil Marlo leaves behind a daughter and a son. He was 30 years old. Rest in peace. All right, so I don't know how much we could really say about this, but rest in peace, Lil Marlo. A lot of people, I guess, weren't necessarily super tuned into his music or who he was and everything, but when you see how much he meant to Lil Baby, to the whole QC and everything, I mean, it's just another tragedy, and especially the way he went out getting shot on the highway. I mean, that's some grimy ass shit. What a way to go.
Yeah, man. God bless him, man. Prayers go out to his family and his kids, man. Sad.
Yeah, and I know myself personally, I'm going to go dig into that Lil Baby mixtape that he got with him because I just want to, at least take a moment to reflect on who he was as a person, even though he's not around to share in it.
Yeah. Next story. YNW Melly say he's coming home soon and told academics that he believes that he'll be released from jail this year. AK also mentioned Melly had finished an entire album that he can't wait for everyone to hear. According to academics, he recently spoke with Melly on the phone and took to social media to relay a message for Melly, writing, "Spoke with YNW Melly today on the phone. He confidently told me, I'm coming home 2020. He sang 3 of the songs he wrote in jail and said he made a whole album in there. He can't wait for everyone to hear. He said most of his fan favorite songs he made in jail, so he's used to it." Melly's partner, YNW Bortland, was just released on a $75,000 bond and is now on house arrest. One of Melly's recent posts on Instagram shows a throwback picture with the caption, "Just got a call from them racks. He told me it's time to jump. My money missed me. Coming home soon. Bounce down."
So Melly getting out, good news. Very, very happy to hear that. I'm just going to take this as an opportunity to air out some shit that I heard. I heard that the next 6ix9ine single is featuring a YNW Melly verse, which a lot of people are going to be upset about, but that's the leak that I heard on the streets.
Well, Melly's one of my favorites, man. Hopefully he comes home. I've been waiting for some new Melly music, man. Hopefully he drops a new album. I'll be very excited with that.
The thing that's crazy about it, though, is the fact that, Melly is in a situation right now, I'm assuming, where he, A, isn't snitching on anybody, and B, is probably hoping that there's people who won't snitch on him. Now, I'm not saying that he's guilty or that anything like that.
Melly ain't no way, shape, form a rat. I can tell you that.
But it's unfortunate because Melly, if this 6ix9ine rumor that I'm introducing to the table here, if this is actually true, then you're going to be looking at a very odd situation where he's going to be in a position where he basically co-signed a rat in order to basically make some money for his family. Hopefully he can gravitate through this and make it through without necessarily getting smeared.
I don't think Melly would approve that.
You don't believe that would happen?
I don't think he would approve it.
I don't know. There's probably a big bag on the table.
Maybe
I'm assuming his parents probably had to.
His label probably would approve it, but I don't think Melly would approve that.
I don't know. Yeah, I kind of hope it isn't true.
He's on the streets, man.
The word on the streets is that it is true. So I'm just throwing it out there. We're going to have to discuss it. But I do hope if Melly is home in a year, let me tell you, this is a miracle. That's like one of the craziest things I ever heard. You know, you're hearing both sides of it because on one hand, you got the cops. I've read the statements from the cops. I've read what evidence that they claim that they have. It sounds pretty intense. But then I've also read and heard the story that's being put out there by Melly and his legal team and everything, and they seem pretty freaking confident too. So I'm really not sure exactly how this case is going to go. I'm going to be paying very, very, very close attention, but hopefully he's back on the street soon.
Free Melly, he ain't do nothing.
Yeah. All right, next story. NLE Choppa took to social media to celebrate his graduation from high school. He shared the event, posting several grad pictures on Twitter and dedicated his achievement to his mama. Did it for you, mama, he wrote in one tweet. And in another tweet, he wrote, had to roll one for the times I wasn't on roll call because I was suspended, adding a picture of himself inhaling a cloud of smoke. NLE later shared that it was his PO who made him finish school, writing, I dropped out 10th grade, ended up getting locked up, and they put me on probation, and my PO made sure I enrolled back in school and finished. Appreciate her so much. One of my greatest accomplishments. He also captured the moment before receiving his diploma in a short video clip. Roll it. Congratulations go out to NLE Choppa and the class of 2020. Knowledge is power. NLE Choppa, happy graduation. Happy graduation to everybody out there who didn't get to have a proper graduation, even though you went through the horrible experience that I'm assuming was high school. I hated it when I was in there. I'm happy for anybody out there, especially.
I loved high school.
Did you?
Heck yeah.
You were selling dick, though.
Oh my God.
Okay, and so then our last story of the day, Glizzy called out Lil Uzi Vert on social media after receiving a message from Roc Nation asking for payment concerning a feature on his latest single, Right or Wrong, featuring Lil Uzi, which dropped in June. Glizzy took to his Instagram story to let out frustrations, writing a series of messages. I don't even do no internet shit, but since you seem not to see my message, fuck you, Lil Uzi Vert. Got Roc Nation reaching out, talking about a check after the song already out, and I spoke to your lil ass directly. That's some suck ass shit. Then you can't even hit me back and tell me yourself? Dudes be weird as shit. I ain't never paid for a verse in my life, boy. He ends his message stating, for years, people have been blackballing me and I don't say shit. 95% of the rap dudes I fuck with switched up. Fuck people thinking they cooler than me or son. You guys are some fucking lames with a name. Please don't play with me and it's up with whoever. So far, no response from Lil Uzi or Roc Nation about Glizzy's claims. Although this does make me remember that I'm gonna actually DM him right now and ask him if he wants to do an interview. Man, to me, Glizzy is somebody that never really got the respect that he deserved in the game. His music was always fire. I feel like, you know, he kind of got into that little situation early on where he got relieved of his chains or whatever. Who knows? Maybe he didn't want them. But I felt like people treated him differently after that. I feel like Lil Uzi should step up and make this right. Like if this actually did play out the way that it seems, if you give somebody a clearance, isn't it on Roc Nation to agree with it or go along with it if Uzi did give the verbal agreement?
I mean, I got a lot of verses from artists. I ain't never had to pay an artist, and then, you know, all my dogs, they cleared all their verses. So I like Glizzy music, first off. And second off, I think maybe Uzi probably was just a little bit busy. I think Uzi is solid, and I think that he'll probably make it right.
Yeah, we don't really know.
But not if you bring my name up and you coming at me like that, then I'll be like, well, hold on, you feel me?
Because we don't know. We don't know if Glizzy sent him one DM and didn't get a response, and we don't know if he DM'd him 100 times and really tried to go through the proper channels to make this clearance go off and stuff. But the thing that I didn't realize when we first started reporting on this is that record is already out. Yeah. And now Roc Nation wants the money for it. So this situation might be the kind of thing where maybe Glizzy doesn't necessarily have, like, because it might be a ton of money that they're charging him. Like, normally, a Lil Uzi Vert feature, I don't know what they're going to charge him. I don't know if they're charging him the full rate, but you might be talking like 100 racks. I mean, I would understand if Glizzy did not have that amount allocated for this feature. That's pretty. That's a pretty gruesome scenario.
I don't think, you know, Uzi would do it in the first place if he was going to charge him.
But the issue is that if you're Roc Nation, you are coming for that bag regardless. For Shy Glizzy, he might be looking at it this, like this is the only option that he has to not be stuck with this giant bill, is to come forward with it publicly and hopefully maybe turn the public sentiment so sour towards Uzi and Rock Nation that they'll just say something and make it so that he doesn't actually have to pay up.
The artist can tell their label, like, you could clear it, because I clear verses all the time.
The question is Uzi gonna want to do that after he just had his name sort of dragged out and smeared in this whole situation?
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Somebody try to dirt my name. No, keep it 100.
So we'll see what happens with Shy Glizzy. All I know is I need that Shy Glizzy interview now. We're gonna clear all that up. We're gonna talk about everything. I just DM'd him. We're gonna find out. All right, YouTube. This has been an entanglement with August. Please like, comment, and subscribe. You're lucky we never talked about Jada and Will on here, because we would have Jada up out of here. We're so hardcore. Fresh Prince gang is over.
I love Will and Jada.
You might be rocking with August. You team Aug.
What? He snitched, man.
Like, comment, and subscribe. We out.